Let's wait until more people connect, join the channel. What I'm gonna be doing today, I'm not very ready. Uh, man, has been crazy. My day today has been crazy. Uh, I'm gonna be testing, as I promised yesterday, the new welder. I haven't even opened it yet. Let me see if I have the correct welder. Let me expand the video, the other lens. Let me see if I can do this now. Wow, I cannot do it now. Okay. Let me see if I have the correct welder. P30B. Let me make sure I have the correct one. Come on. I guess it's this one, the P20B. Even when the box says something else. Let me open this. My intention is test today the P20B, and tomorrow the P30B, and every day I'm gonna be testing a new one. Let's see, what welder is this one? I have to take out the welder to actually see that, because the box is very similar. I'm gonna, yeah, P20B. I'm gonna do this as fast as I can. I don't want to waste your time, guys. P20B. This welder is the one that is 14.5, I believe that is, kilowatts hour. Forget about this. Let's just go to the main thing. All right. Let's show this. This one is, as I mentioned, a P20B. You guys can see this. Yep, P20B with an output of 9 volts, right? Is the output 1625 amps, but when you multiply that, is 14.6 kilowatts. This is a little monster. If yesterday was good one, this one is even better, because this one, it has more power. Let me do something. Let me activate the computer so I can see your comments for the people that is gonna join us. Let's take out this quickly here. All right. First, I'm gonna start connecting quickly the welder, so because I believe it takes some time charging. So let's do that quickly. That's the power. The power is, it looked like a, look at that. It looked like a laptop charger. So I'm gonna have to use this. Let me connect this quickly here. Power supply. Let's talk about this power supply. Come on. I'm gonna read that quickly for you guys. It's a power supply. It's 9 volts, 15 amps output. That's cool. Look at that. The output in the power supply. This is a XT60T. What it's called? No, XT60. Oh my God! I guess it's T. The one that have the. I have to double check that. I guess it's called T. It remind me the EcoFlows. Let's see. It must be charging. Yeah, it's charging. I guess it's gonna say it's charging. Let me show you this quickly here. Yep, it's going charging mode. In the meantime, until this charge, I'm going to let me disconnect it. There we go. What I want to do until this charge is take out the cables. Let's see that cable that came here. Actually, this one looks like the, yeah, it typically came with the pedal. All right, this one came with the like this to sand the tips. That's cool. The cell holders. What else? And typical the nickel. Oh, extra nickel, and came with extra tips. These tips, I believe they are the 3mm. It look like. Oh, I'm gonna put that back to the box. because we want to just test the welder. Now the cables, these cables are more heavy duty than the one that came yesterday with the other welder. This is more heavy duty. They do not have the bottom on the cables, so they are more round. These one are like the 8 millimeters, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that very quickly here while this is charging. Let me zero this. And yes, it's the 8 millimeter ones. So that's really good cable. Now let me turn off this. Start installing. I don't want to waste your time. And I'm gonna be using automatic mode. I'm not gonna even bother using the pedal. So I'm gonna test. I like the fact it's pretty compact. Let me put my chair. All right. And then I'm gonna prepare everything to do everything as fast as I can. Let me get brand new cells. I'm not gonna use this piece of junk anymore. And I'm gonna prepare everything to do everything as quick as possible, okay? So I don't wanna waste your time, guys, okay? I'm gonna try to zoom this the best I can so you can have the best experience possible here. This is not my best holder, but I don't have anything else at the moment. Let me go and get the best sounds I can hear. 1, 2, 3. To do this quickly, 3 cells. I'm gonna probably sacrifice today. And then what I'm gonna do is still charging, so we have time. I'm gonna cut nickel 0.2 to do these testings. 0.2, 0.3. Nickel steel. I'm gonna cut this in 2 pieces because this is gonna be the testing for copper. All right, 0.2, 0.3. I'm gonna grab copper 0.1, 0.2. Let me see, where's my 2 here? No, that's 15. Let me see. Oh, this one is the 2. 0.2. I guess that's it. 0.1, 0.2, and actually let me try 0.15 as well. So we can have 3 of them with this welder, okay? So that's to do a quick thing, okay? Now let's start configuring the display. I'm gonna try to do my best here zooming this so you can see this from the very beginning. These cells, to show you, are Samsung's cells 29E. They are in good condition and I'm sacrificing these cells for this, okay? So for you guys. So I have so much glare, but I'm gonna do my best, guys. Let me activate first my Facebook, my YouTube here, so I can read the comments, okay? Let me zoom this out first so you can see. Let me do this as fast as I can. Sorry about that. YouTube. Come on, open. And I'm transmitting myself. Good. Cool. Now I can see the comments, okay? Let me turn off the audio. Okay, now guys, I can see your comments. So if you're saying something. All right, let's zoom this. And so you can see what I'm doing. I haven't tested this welder, as I mentioned. trying to make this as best as I can. Okay, sorry about this. Let me see if I shut off this. I'm trying to fix the glare. We have too much glare, and I guess is the top light. Let me shut off that light. Maybe that will help. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We still have a lot of light. Let me shut off the other one. Sorry about that. Maybe. All right, that was. I guess it's much better like that, right? Okay, let me turn on the welder. All right. Okay, now it's on. And what I'm going to do, let me just a little bit out so you can see what I'm touching. God, this thing is horrible. The cell phone holder. All right, configuration. Let's go first to configure this. Welding mode, normal, manual. I'm gonna put it auto, as you see. Let me know if you can see this. Automatic, see, we have automatic, we have manual. I like automatic. Preheating. I'm gonna start the preheating with point 10. I guess is a good point. Let me see what is the maximum on this. Okay, now let's go and start in point 2, the preheating. Point 15 is a good start. Let's start with point 15. Point 2, intermediate. That's how fast it's gonna shoot. I'm gonna keep it there. Here, gear 10. Let's keep it for the moment in gear 10. Trigger time. I don't like half second. For me, that's too fast. I'm comfortable with 1.2. Shooting times. Let me see how many we have. Oh wow, this one allows you to 3 times. The one yesterday was only 2. I anyway used 2 of them. Okay. I like to use 2 even when this one have 3 availables. I like to use 2. In the gear, because I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna waste the time starting with 0.1 pure copper or 0.15 because we know this welder can do that. So I'm gonna start with 0.2 and 0.3 pure nickel. I'm talking. We are gonna test the copper as well, but I'm not gonna waste your time, guys. So the other menu that we have here, it's probably gonna be. Let me see. The main menu, which is, let's see, this. I don't remember how access that. I guess it's by here. I shut it off. Sorry. Let me put it back on. Let's see if I remember how to get to that menu. And I need to put this back to 0.2. All right. I guess it's maybe this one or this one. No, that's the selector. I'm sorry. 0.2. Okay, that one is. This one is for select the menus, settings. Maybe that one. Yeah. Okay, here the same thing, language, right? This one, the top one, we can go system experiences and return. Okay, we go in here. See here we select. Come on, I'm doing the same thing again. I always get confused here. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, that's where we select that one. My bad. That's to read the whole thing and go back. Ah, come on. I'm not reading the. All right. What I don't. Okay, the selector. This one is the selector. My bad, my bad. All right. Let me go back to that menu. What's up, man? How are you? That's the one that is looking for. All right. This one is to select language. The intervals, I like the intervals in 0.2. Let me change this. 0.2 intervals. Welding sound, we want welding sound. Brightness is in the maximum. Screen, that's for rotate the screen. This one is the timeout shutdown is in 8 minutes. We can change that. I made it. Yes, sir. Let's see what else. Nailed it. The camera is bad. I know. It's two things. We have two things. I'm holding. I see, man. I see. Why is YouTube doing that? Let me see why is doing that. Let me fix this. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're pretty much done in that menu. Man, sorry about that. We are pretty much done in that menu anyway. Let me put this back in English. Man, I feel bad. All right. Let's show again the settings. I need to keep attention. See, the problem is that I see this perfectly in the cell phone, and now I'm looking the computer. How do you see it, guys? Let me make sure you can see it better. I guess that's my settings, and I mentioned, yeah, I know it's not very clear. It's the focus. I'm gonna buy a new camera. I swear to God. So automatic mode, 0.15 the preheating, interval 0.2, gear is right now in 10, trigger 1.2, and 2-shot continuously. Okay. Now let's go back to the maximum view. Let me do something. Let me flip the camera, and probably it's gonna fix that in YouTube. Let's see why YouTube is doing that. It's not recognizing the camera as it's supposed to be. Let's see. That's bad. That's not good. I don't know why it's doing that, to be honest. Let's see. That's way too much zoom. Let me see if I can fix this. The camera view, bro. Maybe if I tap it twice. Yeah, I know, man. I'm trying to fix that. I don't know why it's that much zoom. Not sure why it's doing that. Let me see if I switch. This view is too clear. Oh, wow. That's way too much. That's not good. You know, that must be a glitch from YouTube, man. Let's see if I can fix this. Sorry about that. Is the cell phone? Maybe this. No. Brother, I don't know why it's doing that close. Maybe if I put it like this, switch it like that. Let's see. I don't know why it's zooming that much. Man, I will have to stop this and redo it again if you don't mind. Yes, that's what I guess. It's a glitch from YouTube. That's no doubt on that, because I don't have that much. I don't have that. So at least 1 minute view need to start highlight. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to reset the view, okay? I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect again. You guys join again, okay? Sorry about that, but I have no way to fix this. All right, let's do that.